a new job as a manager in a manufacturing facility, and your first task is to train a new employee. You want to do well, you just got the new job. But how do you train a new employee? Well, my name is Craig McCormick, and after 4 years of experience as a manager, I will teach you how to train a new employee. The first step to training a new employee is putting them through orientation or basic training. Kelly Massey and Nathaniel Campbell in the article Human Resource Management state research shows that an organization's revenues and overall profitability are positively correlated to the amount of training it gives its employees. We're going to talk about safety issues. North Carolina State's Cooperative Extension states the employee's first day on the job is the best time to establish safety expectations. We'll talk about chemical safety. What chemicals are in the building? How are they used? How do we eliminate them? We'll talk about proper lifting techniques. How do we properly lift the products and the equipment so we do not get hurt in our facility? We'll talk about the proper lockout-tagout procedures. How can we turn the power off to the equipment so when an employee is cleaning, setting up, or maintaining the equipment, they do not get hurt. Then we'll give the employee a company handbook. According to J.P. Song and Linda Nyami in the article Reducing High Turnover Rates of New Hires at JS Enterprises, an effective orientation program will provide a new employee with a handbook containing company policies. We have rules that we want our employees to follow. By giving them this handbook and going over the policies, they will understand what is expected of them. The second step in training a new employee is the plant tour. Mark Meckling in the article Orientation and Training of Employees states giving employees a plant tour will provide them with the big picture of the business. So what are we going to show them on this plant tour? We're going to show them the important locations, such as the office, the safety exits, and the bathrooms and the cafeteria. The next thing we'll show them is a product overview, how we make our parts and how they flow through the building, which will give the employee a better idea of what we're trying to accomplish. The third step to training a new employee is to give them a tour of the department they will be working in. Things such as personal protective equipment are very important when it comes to working and being safe in the facility. We will teach them what they should be wearing, such as safety gloves, glasses, or a safety apron to protect them from chemicals in the plant. We will go over our quality practices and procedures. This is good. This is bad. What do we do if we find something that is bad? The fifth and final step in training a new employee is going over the job specifics. They're in their area, they're ready to start their job. What are the safety issues in that area? Is there a pinch point they need to look out for? Are there hot parts that could burn them? We will go over the written, step-by-step instructions of their job and how they're supposed to do it, and then we will visually show them how they are supposed to do their job. The next thing we will do is have the employee work with supervision. The employee will do the job, we will supervise, we will watch them, we will tell them what they're doing right, what they're doing wrong, and if there's any safety issues that they're dealing with. The next thing we will talk about, we'll do, is give the employee a mentor. Richard Pimentel, in the article Peer Mentoring for the New Employee, states by pairing up a new employee with someone in the company who is more experienced to serve as an employee coach or mentor, you will offer encouragement, promote growth, and develop employees while helping them make a greater contribution to the organization. Once you appoint a mentor to this employee, you're going to leave. So it's very important that you give them somebody they can go to for questions, advice. Keep an eye on them. Make sure they're working safely. Make sure they're doing their job correctly and looking at quality issues. Lastly, we're going to do our final evaluation as a manager to make sure they are competent in the job and critique their work and be very vocal about what they need to change before we let them go on the job. So, we've gone over the 5 steps to training a new employee. Orientation, plant tour, department tour, department expectations, and job specifics. So when you get that promotion or that new job as a manager, you use these 5 steps and you will be successful.